Okay. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphael's Insights. Welcome. Bienvenidos todos a mi canal de Raphael's Insights. Bienvenidos todos. Entren. And welcome to the Raphael's Insights show. Welcome to Raphael's Insights. It's always a pleasure to be here with you guys. Bienvenidos a mi canal de Raphael's Insights. Um, and yeah. I'm still trying to like every I know it changes every I know I change it every time. I know I change my my little intro every time it changes, but it's okay. It's okay because I still haven't found one that I like or a way that I like. I think I'm liking that one more. That specific way. Because instead of it just being like, welcome to the Raphael's Inside Show, it's more of like a welcome, welcome to the Raphael's Inside Show. Yeah. So it adds a little bit of like a rasp to it. But today we're gonna talk about Yolanda Saldívar. I think it's time, friends. It's time to predict about her. Ya saben cómo va. I practice every day. I am paying the private at least I'm not wasting my money because I have noticed that that private coach is helping me a lot. Um, and like I feel like before, like even just giving you examples, I wouldn't have been able to do that before. And now it's like I feel more comfortable. Starting to grasp the different sounds. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. That you guys are noticing the difference because I work so hard. I work so hard so that like I can get better. I want to get better. I don't just want to be a good singer. I want to be a great singer. Give us some good news. Tesla stocks fell. I don't know if that's people are giving that as good news. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you guys first. First, prediction fulfilled, friends. Prediction fulfilled. Trump is trying to give ICE $10 billion. I already told you guys. I already told you, friends. Trump restarts his war against immigrants with a B, not with an M. He's trying to give them with a B, $10 billion to go against immigrants to deport them. I already told you, friends, this month he was going to restart his war. It's a month to renew ourselves, to begin brand new, and Trump was gonna begin brand new with his war against immigrants. And I say war because it's gonna look like a war once he really gets started. It's not slowing down, friends. It's gonna last. It's gonna last. I would say this whole year. It probably will slow down next year. Beginning middle of next year, it'll slow down, but he is gonna be able to fund ICE. He is gonna be able to fund ICE. Even though they deny it, he's gonna find a way to go around that. Either way, he's gonna fund it. Les digo que con este ICE, que predicción cumplida. Yo ya les había dicho, Trump empieza su guerra contra los inmigrantes otra vez de nuevo, amiguitos, y ya se está viendo que ya la están pensando, que le quiere dar 10 billones, amigos, billones de dólares a ICE para que deporten a la gente. Que sí lo va a hacer, amigos, aunque le nieguen que pase eso, en todos modos va a encontrar manera de pasarlo. Ya saben, él siempre se sale con la suya. Entonces ahí yo visualizo que se va a visualizar como una guerra contra migrantes. Por eso yo le dije guerra. Yo no le digo, oh, ya van a pensar deportar. No, esta última predicción que di, yo dije guerra. Porque es guerra contra los inmigrantes. Uh -huh. Qué triste, qué triste. Hasta mi mamá y también los green cards también tienen que tener precaution. Ahorita les digo la predicción de eso, de los green cards. ¿Qué más? The education, ya les había dicho también. I'm going to use the magician for the education department. ¿Sabes qué? No, the high priestess, because the high priestess represents education. Aquí está. Prediction fulfilled with the education department. I also predicted to you guys in my predictions that they're going to start getting rid of the education department as of this month. And just today I've been seeing that everywhere they're going to get rid of 50% of the education department. They don't want to just get rid of 50%, they want to get rid of it completely. This is just the beginning. Very sad for those who are going to lose their jobs. Very sad for those who are going to lose their jobs. And unfortunately, it's something that we're just going to have to reinvent ourselves. That's why I had told you, friends, that this year was a year that we needed to reinvent ourselves. That's why I had told you that, because it's going to be nonstop obstacles. So we need to have an extra job, extra, like a side business, some money put away, not to spend reckless this year. This year I would say try not to spend reckless. If you have extra money, save it because it's going to continue rough. Que ya les había dicho este mes ya les había predicido que para este mes ya van a empezar a quitar el departamento de educación. Mucha gente decía que no iba a pasar, que lo iban a detener. Lo va a hacer, ya les dije, amigos. Este mes yo había visualizado que estaban quitando el departamento de educación y ya vi que en las noticias que ya quieren quitar 50%. Pobre gente que va a perder sus trabajos. Pobre gente. Y luego pobre gente que ocupa la ayuda del departamento de educación, como los niños con problemas que de la cabeza, que nacieron con problemitas de la cabeza, que ocupan un poco más de guiación. Muy triste todo lo que está pasando. Pero que si lo va a hacer, sí lo va a hacer. Es que, pues, pobre situación que nos estamos encontrando, amiguitos. Yo les digo que por eso les decía que era un año de que nos teníamos que reinventar. Todo este año nos tenemos que seguir reinventando. Siempre tenemos que seguir haciendo cosas nuevas. O si no, pues, o tener un trabajito extra, salvar nuestro dinero. Yo moví mis stocks porque ya se están desvaluando los stocks. Ahorita les voy a decir dónde yo los metí. Ay, ahorita en la mañana sí hice dinerito. Yo les voy a decir dónde los metí. Porque para que estén más seguritos. Porque va a continuar desvaluándose. Busco esta carta. ¿Se va a estabilizar la stock market? No. Vamos para una recesión que yo ya les había dicho desde el último año, que yo visualizaba desde Biden, que ya estábamos en una recesión, nomás que no la querían llamar. Ya les había dicho, sí, yo visualizaba que ya estábamos en una recesión con Biden. Y Biden nos metíamos y nos salíamos, nos metíamos y nos salíamos, ¿verdad? Entonces, ¿a dónde vamos con Trump? Yo ahí les recomiendo que pongan sus stocks en algo más seguro. O que guarden su dinero, que vendan sus stocks, porque si no van a perder su dinero. Yo lo metí en stocks que son más seguros, como yo metí mi money en Nvidia, y luego porque estaba bajito el costo. Nvidia, que creo que es una como para el AI. Yo lo metí en la Walmart, aunque la gente odia Walmart, Porque Walmart, pues, como es una tienda que mucha gente en todos modos, cuando no va a haber dinero, se van a ir a la Walmart, a fuerzas. Porque no va a haber, no va a haber otra opción. Um, y al Costco. En esas tres yo metí mi dinero. Este, si tú lo quieres meter en otras, pues tú mételo en otras. Yo ya lo metí ahí. Este, en la mañana, pues que toda la gente lo está metiendo en Nvidia. Yo también ya vi que ya subió. Yo lo compré a poquito, ya subió cuántos dólares. Este, eh, pero de la stock market, el crisis va a continuar, no se va a estabilizar pronto, se vuelve a caer. Yo este año ya les había dicho que vamos a estar muy complicado en cuestiones de económicamente, se ven crisis económicas, y que guardemos nuestro dinero. Lo puedes meter en gold o en este oro o plata, ahí lo puedes meter. Pero en cuestiones de la economía se ve complicada en los Estados Unidos, se ven las casas desvaluándose, este, los rates de las mortgages se van a poner mejor, pero porque no hay dinero, la gente no va a tener dinero. Este, ahí con los retirement, no puedo hablar mucho de los retirement porque ahí mi recomendación, si ya eres grande de edad, sácalo. Si ya eres grande de edad, sácalo. Si tienes como unos 30, 40 años todavía hasta que te retires, entonces tú vas a estar bien, al rato se te acomoda. Pero la gente que son grande de edad son los que tienen que tener más cuidado con el retirement. Es el 401k, ¿no? Que tienen que tener más cuidado con eso. Mi recomendación, si ya eres grande de edad, ya te vas a retirar muy pronto, sácalo porque luego se te puede desvaluar mucho. Pero si tienes como 40 años todavía para retirarte, vas a estar bien, no te preocupes. Ahí pues no puedes perder tanto. Te recuperas y vas a estar bien. Es lo que yo pienso, es lo que yo visualizo. Um, for the economy, I already told you guys, friends, the economy looked complicated. It looked like there was going to be a crisis. If I was already visualizing a recession is imminent. A recession is imminent. I still stand by. They're not gonna want to call it because if they didn't want to call it with Biden, menos Trump. But in terms of a recession, it's imminent. We're we're headed that way. For them to be forced to call it. But for me, in my visions, I see that we were in a recession since Biden, and if we were like in and out of a recession with Biden, then I asked myself, where are we headed with Trump? That's what I'm asking myself in terms of that situation. But a recession is imminent. In terms of the economy, it looks like the economical crisis continues. I see houses losing value. I see the mortgage rates continue to get better, but that's because people don't have money. That's the issue. And in terms of stocks, I was telling you guys, friends, that move your stocks, put them in more safer investments. For me personally, I put them in Walmart. Although people hate Walmart, I put it in Nvidia, and I put them in Costco because they're more safe. They're gonna stay steadier. Um, so I would say be careful in terms of your investments, in terms of your, in terms of the stocks. It's gonna continue falling. It's going to continue falling. It's going to continue in a total crisis. I don't see it leveling out anytime soon. And in terms of, like, people ask me about their retirement, 401k and stuff. If you are 40 years away from retiring, you're good. But if you're very close, a year, 2 years from retiring, maybe I would say pull it out because things you can potentially lose it all. But that's your decision. I can't make the decision. My advice is I would do something like that. Um, and I know that I use like the safer stocks. I have an app where I use it like safer stocks, and like in my safer stocks, I don't gain a lot of money, but I don't lose a lot of money, right? And in 2 days, I lost a lot of money, and I've had that for about 3 years now. Those investments, I've never seen it lose so much money in 2 days. That's where I was like, oh, yep, It's imminent. It's gonna happen because I've lost maybe like a few dollars, a few cents, but never as much money as I lost in 2 days. So that's my advice. You guys can do what you want. You can invest in terms of gold or silver, something that's gonna keep its value. That's my advice, friends. That is my advice in terms of that. Como que me quiero enfermar. I got a shot y como que me quiero enfermar. Anyways, friends. Here's the bad news, friends. And I had already told you guys, friends. This is just a repeated prediction. This is just a repeated prediction. Eat some garlic. I don't know if I like garlic. I don't know if I don't really like garlic, but I definitely got to do something for it before I get sick because I don't want to get sick. I don't know. I've never ate it though. Honestly, I don't know what garlic tastes like because I've never ate it. In terms of like, unless it's like chopped up and minced and whatnot, right? Minced garlic, but like that I've never ate it. Can I? I was like, can I swallow it whole? I'm just kidding. But what was I saying? Oh, here comes a little bit of a bad news, friends. Here comes a little bit of bad news. Businesses are preparing to do mass layoffs. Businesses are preparing to do mass layoffs, and I'm noticing this because I've been getting lately a lot of readings that are losing employment, that are losing money in terms of being able to pay their employees, right? They're closing departments, and it has nothing to do with federal jobs. That's not normal for me. Normally, I get readings with that like every once in a while, but like as common as I've been getting them, it's not normal for me, friends. So in my visions, I see that there's going to be mass layoffs. Businesses are preparing to do mass layoffs, and a lot of people are going to be losing their jobs. Aside from just federal and education department, a lot of people in the regular day-to-day job are going to start being laid off. Just so you guys can be prepared. Yo visualizo, amigos, que aquí va una mala noticia, amiguitos. Yo visualizo que van a empezar a despedir a mucha gente, amigos. Van a despertar. Van a empezar a despedir a mucha gente. Yo visualizo que por la razón de que me está tocando muchas lecturas con gente que no trabajan trabajos federales, que están perdiendo sus trabajos. Lo ha notado mucho, no es muy común para mí. Me dice a mí, eso entonces me avisa que van a empezar a despedir a gente regular de sus trabajos, porque también me ha tocado negocios que no están haciendo dinero para pagar a sus empleados. Y pues van a empezar a despedir yo veo mucha gente despedida. Yo veo como ¿cómo se dice? Layoffs. Despedidas masivas. Es lo que se está visualizando. Cuiden su trabajito. Ay, ya me quiere dar hipo. Make oregano tea before getting sick. I've never actually had oregano tea. I'm gonna have to look into that. I drink a lot of tea though. I drink tea for everything. So I have an armory of tea. What else? Aquí va el que quieren saber. Yolanda Saldívar. We're gonna represent her with the Queen of Swords. Or actually we'll represent her with the Queen of Wands. Not because she's a queen or anything, no. Or sabes qué? I'm like wondering what card can I represent her with? No la hallo. ¿Dónde está? We'll use the Judgment. Vamos a usar el juicio, the Fool. We're going to use the Judgment because the Judgment is an energy of like legal. Yolanda Saldívar. Aquí les va. Mucha gente se está preguntando, which one, English or Spanish, ya no sé. Este, déjame echarme, me voy a echar de este perfumito que tengo aquí. Oh, ¿saben qué? Me voy a echar de este. This isn't mine, but I put it in my spray bottles. Este es para traer el dineration y los hombres y las mujeres ricas. No es que huele a viejita. Pero es para eso espiritualmente. This spray, it's not one of my sprays, but this spray that I'm using here, I just put it in here. It's like a perfume that's used to bring rich men, rich women into your life, relationships, and wealth, money. That's why I spray myself with that. Okay. Um, how do I? Yolanda, 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 Yolanda Saldivar. Yolanda Saldivar is going to be coming out of jail, friends. I'm seeing Yolanda Saldivar coming out of jail. I believe this year she can start petitioning to be released. I don't believe she's gonna be approved right away. She most likely will have to apply multiple times. In terms of that's what I see in my vision. But that she is going to be coming out of jail. And once she does come out of jail, friends, when she does come out of jail, everyone's gonna want to interview her. Everyone's gonna want to interview her. But I also see her wanting she like wants to flee the country. Like she wants to move somewhere more secluded. No matter where she goes, she's not gonna have peace. People are not gonna forgive her for what she did to Selena, but she is going to come out of jail. Les digo que con Yolanda Saldivar, tristemente, yo creo que la gente está diciendo tristemente, ¿verdad? Pero Yolanda Saldivar va a salir de la cárcel. Ya este año ya puede pedir que la suelten. Pero yo en mi visión, yo visualizo que no la van a negar y que va a tener que aplicar varias veces. Creo que se va a tener que esperar como 6 meses o no sé cuánto tiempo se tienen que esperar para volver a aplicar. Pero yo visualizo que en mi visión así la veo, pero yo visualizo que sí va a salir Yolanda Saldivar de la cárcel, y la veo como que la van a querer entrevistar por todos lados, la van a querer entrevistar por todos lados, pero también veo como que se va a querer irse del país, va a querer estar en un lugar como más solo, pero no va a tener paz ni donde vaya, ni donde duerma, no va a tener paz. La paz nunca le va a llegar a Yolanda Saldivar. La gente nunca la va a perdonar y yo creo que se la van a venir a golpeteando. Yo creo también una de esas veces, pero Yolanda Saldivar definitivamente va a salir de la cárcel. She can already petition this year. And July, I think after this month or after May, she can already petition to come out of jail. Because she served the time frame that she needed to serve. So she can start requesting to be let out. Tristemente, friends. Pero paz no va a tener, amigos. Paz, yo no veo que nunca va a tener paz esta Yolanda Saldivar. Yo también veo que la van a venir golpeteando, le van a venir haciendo algo. Nunca va a tener la paz esta Yolanda Saldivar. She's never going to have peace. Yolanda Saldivar is never going to have peace. And I also see that at one point she's going to get assaulted or something's going to happen to her when she's out. But she's never going to have peace. There's nowhere she can go to have peace. Even people in foreign countries that don't speak English or Spanish know her story. So there's nowhere on earth that she could go for peace. Sadly, because I'm not an evil person. I don't wish evil on nobody, but it is sad. She's not gonna be able to. I don't think she's gonna come out right away. Realistically, I think it's time frame. In my visions, I see it's gonna probably take like 2 years. It can be this year, but for me, in my visions, I'm seeing it 2 years from now is when she comes out. But it can change, so we'll see. We'll see when she petitions. I'll predict if they're gonna let her out or not, because I'm pretty sure the whole world is gonna find out when she petitions to be let out. It's going to be everywhere. Les digo que con Yolanda Saldívar yo visualizo que en mis visiones yo visualizo que no sale hasta dentro de dos más años, pero puede ser este año. Yo ahí la visión puede cambiar en esa, porque esa nomás es una visión. Eso puede cambiar, pero con ya que meta la petición, luego les digo, la van a aprobar o no la aprueban, que sepamos, ya, para que estemos listos. Pero, pero va a salir, amigos, va a salir ya, y ahora sí ya se ve bien claro que sí va a salir. The Menendez brothers are going to come out of jail. They are. But I remember what I told you guys. I don't see them coming out at the age that they are now. So I see them old. I see them like old men, like older than what they are now in my visions. But the Menendez brothers will also be coming out of jail as well. But to me, it looks like in my visions, it's just for like, oh, you're pretty much so old that you can't really harm anybody. You're you're free to go. Yo les digo que con los Menéndez yo sí veo que van a salir de la cárcel, pero yo los veo más grandes de edad, yo los veo como viejitos. Ya les había dicho que yo los veo como viejitos, ya yo yo los veo que los dejan salir porque ya no le pueden, ya por tan grande que están, ya no le pueden hacer daño a nadie, por eso los dejan ir, pero yo los veo más como más grande de edad que lo que tienen ahorita. Will Salinas family fight for Yolanda Saldivar to be let out? More so the dad. The dad will fight against it. Not so much the whole family. I mean, the dad is the only one that I would say would be fighting it. Les digo que yo visualizo que el papá, la familia no tanto, la familia como que ya lo dejaron ir todo lo que pasó, pero el papá no, el papá no va a dejar que no va a querer dejar que salga, porque el papá todavía lo visualizó luchando esa pelea. The price of my device in dollars? What do you, huh? What do you mean? Cubero? Ay, ya llegó el aire. Pobrecitos, pobrecitos papás. Sí, I remember I did a reading on the dad once. Yo lo veo que el dad tuvo culpa in that. Unfortunately, yo lo veo que the dad tuvo culpa. Mira, siempre que hablo del dad me sigue saliendo the King of Wands. Um, I see that that Selena's dad had fault in what happened. I remember I did a reading on it, and ya, yo con el papá de Selena yo visualizo que él tuvo algo que ver con eso. El papá de Selena tuvo algo que ver con lo que le pasó a Selena Quintanilla. Ya les había hecho una lectura. I can't add it on my TikTok, Lorena, because I have to get TikTok wants me to get a bunch of certifications, so it's probably gonna take me some time to add it. I will be adding it once I have all of that ready, but I don't know how long it's gonna take me to do that. I have to get a CPC or something like that. CPC. I also have to get something. I think I have to get it tested. Like there's a lot of different things that they want me to have. So it's gonna take me a while. It's on my RaphaelsInsights.com website, and it's also on my Etsy already. My hair oil, que me ha funcionado, friends. Mi aceite del pelo me ha funcionado. Mucho que me ha funcionado. Let me tell you about the King of Wands. When the dad is represented by the King of Wands, ya lo perdí la card. When the dad is represented by the King of Wands, the King of Wands is it's an evil man. The King of Wands, anytime the King of Wands comes out, is because he's an evil man. Same thing with the Queen of Wands. She's very evil. Like that's why it surprises me that he keeps coming up. And ahora que lo estoy buscando no me sale. Okay. Anyways, I need it. My hair comes out so much. Yeah. Yeah, you want, and the way that I use, I'll do like a little tutorial one of these days on like how to use my hair oil. The way that I use it, I like this morning I used it. I only use it for like 30 to 40 minutes myself. But I try to use it every single day. That's I do try to use it every single day. Um, and then for like canas, I try to place it in the areas where I have canas and I rub it in because it does help with reducing the canas or reviving the hair from it not being gray. Um, for liver, I also use it for my liver. It's good for a lot of things. It's good for a lot of things, but I'm it's mainly a hair oil, but you can use it for a lot of things. For my liver, I put it over my liver. I rub it into my like liver area, and you can either sleep with it like that or you can just wear it for a little bit. I personally sometimes when I'm lazy I just put it on and I wear it. um, but you can buy like a faja to wear so it won't get all over your sheets and stuff because it is more so like an oil, and it is kind of, it does have like a little bit of like a stickiness to it, not like a tacky stickiness but like a little bit of a stickiness. I don't know how to explain it. You'll see what I mean if you buy it. But it a little goes a long way. That's the biggest thing about the oil. Les digo de mi aceite del pelo, que aquí lo tenía, pero ya me lo llevé ya porque me lo puse esta mañana. I just didn't do my hair because I woke up late today. That's why I couldn't be like, oh, mira. But if you look at the videos, you'll see que I would look more bald. Especially if you've been watching me for a long time. I feel like 3 years ago todavía tenía mucho pelo. It really was till like last year or the year before when I started to thin out like really bad. And then this year, it started to all come back. Well, mostly all. I have a lot of like baby hairs growing. What was I gonna say? Ah, Shakira. I see como que Shakira, not only has she been canceling due to the fact that um what they're saying that she canceled for, but she's also not been feeling good. Como que she's having a little bit of health issues. I don't know. I don't know if they said that already. Um, but whatever starts off bad, friends, will always end bad. This Hira is going to looks like it's gonna end in a disaster. Um, Definitely, she needs to be careful in terms of like accidents, in terms of because she has the card of the two of swords. In terms of accidents, Shakira needs to take care of herself in terms of accidents, um, in terms of what's the right way I can phrase this. Well, we'll do accidents and catastrophes. For me, Shakira, the what started off bad. If you guys remember that song that she took out where she was dressed like a mermaid and that rat passed by her head. Do you guys remember that? ¿Se acuerdan cuando Shakira grabó ese video y estaba vestida como una sirena y de su canción, pues, y pasó una rata por su cabeza? ¿Se acuerdan? No sé si se acuerdan. Pero cuando te pasa una rata, te cae una rata, o a veces la rata, el símbolo es enfermedad, desastre, peligro, amigos, de accidentarse o que haya algo inesperado. Y cuando le pasa a la rata así, yo desde cuando dije, uy, ya le va a ir mal a esta Shakira. O le hicieron mucha brujería a Shakira, aunque es muy buena para quitarse las brujerías, pero ahí como que todavía trae algo muy fuerte, ahí se tiene que cuidar Shakira. Yo visualizo que esta gira va a terminar en un desastre, porque lo que empieza mal, termina mal, amigos, es una ley de la vida. No es que le estoy diciendo mal a Shakira, pero... Y también visualizo como que está sintiéndose mal de salud, está teniendo un problema mal como de salud, este, y que se tiene que cuidar de accidentes, de catastrofías, accidentes de cuestiones de avión, carro, este, o que se vaya a lastimar. Pero recientemente la estoy viendo mal de salud. Es lo que está saliendo. Y pues tristemente, como les digo, es la ley de la vida. Con lo que empieza mal, termina mal. Tiene que cuidar. For Shakira, I don't know if I said it in English yet. For Shakira, if you guys remember when the rat passed by, the rat what it symbolizes is catastrophes, health issues, disasters, accidents, danger. If you guys remember when she was filming the that one song, I can't now remember the name of it, but she was dressed like a mermaid and the rat passes by her head. That right there tells me that someone did do something to her. They did have been doing witchcraft to her, and even though she's good at removing the witchcraft, something's still going on with her. In terms of Shakira's cancellation of concerts, I see that she hasn't been feeling well. I know they're saying that it's because of this and that and that and this. I also see that she hasn't been feeling well, and in terms of that rat, ever since I saw that rat, I said no, it's not gonna go well for Shakira. Like something's got some an energy shifted with Shakira, and with with the concerts, I see that it's gonna end bad, friends. I see that the concert's gonna end bad. It's going to be like a disaster. It's gonna continue. She's gonna continue canceling concerts, and she needs to be careful because when you see a rat falls on you, it passes by you like the way that it passed around her. That means that their life is in danger. They have to be careful in terms of accidents, in terms of sudden health issues, in terms of accidents, in terms of cars, airplanes. Shakira needs to be careful because it's definitely an energy that's bombarding her. And the bad thing is that the devil has double strength this year, and I've said it. I've said it already once. The devil has double strength this year. But in terms of Shakira's concerts, it's gonna end. I see that it ends in a disaster. She's gonna continue to cancel. There's going to be continuously things that come up, either health issues, either accidents, either this or that. Um, because it's the law of the universe. The way something starts, it always ends. If it started off bad, it's gonna end bad. Les digo que con esta Shakira, yo visualizo que esta gira va a terminar mal. Es que lo que empieza mal, termina mal. Que va a seguir cancelando conciertos, que le van a seguir pasando cosas. Y pues como que pueden pasar accidentes, que se sienta mal de salud, que tenga que detener las cosas porque está pasando cosas así. Como que la energía va a continuar igual. Aquí yo veo que termina esto mal. Ojalá que se le acomoden las energías, porque también cree mucho en lo espiritual ella. Pero sí creo que alguien estuvo haciendo brujería y a veces la mamá de Piqué. A veces la mamá de Piqué, por eso le puso bruja. Por eso le puso bruja. It's probably the mom of Piqué that's been doing witchcraft to Shakira. That's why she put the witch in the balcony. Yo a rato, just an FY, a rato I'm gonna predict. A rato I don't want to predict it now, but I still see Dolly Parton very weak in terms of energy. We're not gonna have her for much longer. And I don't wish nothing bad about anybody, but Dolly Parton, um, time 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 is definitely running out in terms of life, and I'm not gonna make a prediction just yet. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm not gonna make a prediction of when she's gonna pass or what's gonna happen because I still see that she still has a little bit of time left. But when I say a little bit, it's very little, um, very little. I think first we'll lose Elton John. Pero esta con Dolly Parton, yo visualizo con esta Dolly Parton, no, ya no nos queda mucho tiempo. Igual como les dije de esta Paquita, la del barrio, ya no nos queda mucho tiempo con Dolly Parton. Todavía le queda como que se le está acabando la vida, pues. Pues así es la vida, amigos. Yo la veo muy débil en cuestiones de energía, aunque mucha gente todavía la ve muy buena, muy sonriente, pero ella siempre ha escondido lo que siente. Y pues no somos Dios. Y pues con ella todavía le queda tiempo, todavía no voy a decir qué le va a pasar o cuándo le va a pasar, nada, porque yo todavía veo que le queda tiempo. pero ya no le queda mucho. Nomás les estoy dando el aviso que yo creo que primero perdemos a Elton John antes que Dolly Parton. Es lo que yo estoy pensando, porque el que veo muy débil es a Elton John también, en cuestiones de energía. Green cards. Green cards, friends. ¿Cuál, cuál domina esta energía? We're going to use the devil for the green cards. Green cards. I will refrain from traveling right now, my green card holders, unless it's an emergency. Because they're going to start taking away your green cards. They're going to find reasons to take away your green cards. I will refrain from traveling because I'm seeing visions of people's green cards being taken away. So I would say, unless it's an emergency, I wouldn't travel. Because once they take it away, I doubt they're gonna give them back to you guys. You're gonna have to reapply to for everything, and it's gonna be another way to deport, is what I'm seeing. Les digo que los que tienen las tarjetas verdes, no sé cómo se llama, las green cards, para mis inmigrantes con las green cards, tienen que tener cuidado. Yo ahorita yo no creo que yo no les recomiendo que viajen porque les van a pensar a quitarle sus green cards. Van a encontrar razones para quitarles sus green cards, van a encontrar razones para deportarlos aunque tengan green cards. Y ahorita yo les recomiendo que mejor quédense en casa. The resident card, la carta de residencia, no estén viajando, al menos que es emergencia. Yo estoy visualizando que les van a empezar a quitar las green cards. Entonces tengan cuidado, amiguitos, tengan cuidado que las cosas se van a poner peores. Yo sé que se ve que las cosas no paran de ponerse peor, pero amiguitos, yo veo que las cosas se van a poner peores. Y ahora también con lo de, ya hablé demasiado, yo no pensé que tenía tanto que hablar. Antes de meterme aquí, yo decía, ¿y de qué voy a hablar? ¿Y qué les voy a decir? Es que aquí no tengo, vamos a usar el 2 de copas. No, los amantes. Hoy es los amantes. We're going to do Ask Raphael's Insights right now. Give me 1 second. Ya me pasé de hablar tanto, amiguitos. Yo no pensé que tenía tanto que platicar. Es que a veces así sale de repente. In the moment Trump posted the upside down triangle for my people who are LGBTQ community, you guys also need to keep your guards up, because in the moment he posted that upside down triangle that Hitler used, I already told you, friends, to me, he gives me the energy of Hitler. A lot of people are comparing him to Reagan. I compare him to Hitler. He's just getting started. He's just getting started. In the moment he posted that, he's going to come after LGBTQ community. So you guys want to be careful in terms of that. I'm just giving you guys the warning now. El momento and what's the way that he can attack us? Taking away our rights. Not only that, he's probably going to try to take away citizenships if you're LGBTQ. He's probably going to try to restrict not being able to travel. So I would say in the moment he posted that upside down triangle, tough times are coming for the LGBTQ community as well. Les digo que Trump el otro día puso un triángulo boca abajo en sus redes. Ese fue el símbolo que usó Hitler contra la gente del LGBTQ. En el momento que Trump pone eso, es que se van a poner las cosas difíciles con los de LGBTQ, que va a querer quitarle residencias a los de LGBTQ, le va a querer quitar la capacidad de viajar, va a querer hacer cosas muy turbias, amigos. Entonces, para mi gente que son del LGBTQ, tienen que tener cuidado, no dejen de mirar, porque los que están nomás ignorando las cosas, a rato vamos a estar hasta la fregada y no van a saber ni qué pasó. Por ahí yo les recomiendo que sigan vigilando las cosas, y en el momento que puso ese triángulo boca abajo, haz de cuenta que nos declaró la guerra. a los del LGBTQ. Entonces, cuídense mucho. Mucha gente lo comparan a Reagan. Yo ya les había dicho que es igualito que Hitler. Yo me quedo con lo que es igualito que Hitler, el trompas. Y predicción cumplida, antes de que continuemos con la otra predicción cumplida. Yo ya les había dicho, amiguitos, que se iban a arrepentir la gente que votó por trompas. No porque soy demócrata, no porque soy republicano, no porque soy liberal. Yo no me importa la política. Yo siempre le he dicho desde que predigo lo político. Yo nunca había votado en ninguna elección, hasta apenas voté, creo que la última elección y esta fue la primera vez que voté. Antes no votaba porque estaba en el militar enfocado en otras cosas y otra por otras razones. Pero um, yo les había predecido que la gente que votó por Trump se iba a arrepentir. Y si no se han arrepentido todavía falta lo peor, amigos. No hemos tocado fondo, se van a arrepentir por votar por Trump. Las cosas se están poniendo más peor. Yo después que ganó Trump dije, se van a arrepentir. Y no es que les estoy amenazando nada, fue predicción. Fue predicción neutral. Yo nomás vi el futuro y dije, y por eso me daba tanto miedo. Acuérdense que yo les decía que yo tenía mucho miedo que ganara este hombre. Acuérdense. Yo les decía que nunca me había dado miedo como me está dando miedo ahora que estoy viendo que va a ganar este hombre. O que ganó. Dije, nunca había tenido este miedo antes. Yo le dije a mi familia, prepárate. Y yo creo que no me equivoqué. Por algo me dio miedo. Por algo me dio miedo. Pero se van a seguir arrepintiendo la gente que votaron por él. I had already told you guys, friends, prediction fulfilled. I think it's a prediction fulfilled. That people who voted for Trump are going to regret it. A lot of people voted for him without paying attention to what was going on, what he was saying. Because I did see a few people that they went into politics and they were saying as well, I'm gonna vote for Trump, Trump this, Trump that, but they weren't really into politics. But my prediction when I predicted Trump was gonna make everybody regret voting for him, that wasn't a prediction based off of political views. I've never even voted before. I've never even voted other than the last election and I think in the one before. That I was never a voter. I never really liked to vote. I never really cared for politics. But with that being said, I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. I'm nothing. I'm Raphael's Insights, and when I said that prediction, it wasn't like a threat. It wasn't anything. Remember, if you guys recall, I was telling you guys, seeing that this man could win was actually putting fear into me. And remember, I kept telling you guys every time I got on live, I'm actually scared. I've never felt this fear before with this guy winning. And I think people just thought I was being dramatic, and I think people are starting to realize why. Um, so it wasn't a prediction based off of political views. It's just a prediction because I saw the future and I said, "Holy crap, this man cannot win," and that's it. So I think it is a prediction fulfilled. Anyways, ya me cansé de hablar tanto. I'm gonna pop one of these in. I like to use these. They really do work. Put your name, date of birth, and your question. All in one, friends. General, Tina, tell me why I read Tina Fey instead of Tina de la Fuente. Tina de la Fuente, 531 General, 91. Look, Tina, the card of the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is new opportunities, a new job opportunity. 91, right? Don't be afraid, Tina. Opportunities are coming out for you, even in these chaotic times. Some people are born blessed, and others people are born cursed. Hay gente que nace bendecida y hay gente que nace estrellada, con estrellas y estrellados. Norma Rodriguez, 9/19/1986. You're going to be invited to a wedding. To a wedding or a party. That's what the card of the King of Cups says. And good news is coming to you. Fernando Roman, 222.90, general. Fernando Roman se va de viaje. Le marca viaje a Fernando Roman. Like a trip is going to be coming up. And it says that he's going to be able to overcome an obstacle that he's dealing with. Cheetah Robbins, love life, general. 1/18/1989. The Nine of Wands comes out for you. The Nine of Wands says that someone's been thinking about you, Cheetah. Or someone has feelings for you. That's what the Nine of Wands says. That somebody new is going to come into your life. Cristo Iván Alvarado, 4/5/87. Will George and I reconcile? Let's see. Look, the card of reconciliation came out. The Judgment. The Judgment comes up that you are going to be reconciling. He's going to end up calling you. This is the card of getting a phone call or getting a text message. So he's going to end up reaching out to you. Let me see qué me puso acá esta Esther. Esther, hi Raphael. Will I be awarded any of the scholarships I applied for? Let's see. 6/16/91. You are because you're coming out with money. Mira, te está llegando. Ay, se quedó la carta. Te está llegando el money. You are. Oh, you're so sweet. Sandra Roman. I don't know if I could flip my camera. Look, my dogs are over there laying on the floor. They're sunbathing. You guys can see. There's Bullseye and then Midnight. 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 They like to sunbathe. ¿Con quién iba? You just continue to it's nice. And you know what? I had worn summer clothes. It was hot. I wore summer clothes. I came out and it was cold. So I went back in and I changed again. And now I'm wearing this. And now se puso caliente otra vez. Nelly Robles, 1/28/1993. Anything my spirit guides, angels want to let me know. One, you're going to find out about a pregnancy. And two, it says you're going to be leaving difficult times behind. It seems like you're going to be able to resolve a big problem that you were carrying. Get some vitamin D. Let me see. Jamie Relas, 7/7/97, general. Mira, Jamie, the card of the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups tells you that there's good news arriving. And there's going to be a good proposal that's going to be offered to you. There goes the squirrels making noise. Chantel Hoya, 10/6/93. General, please. Chantel Hoya, let's see. Chantel Hoya. Your leg comes up right away, Chantel. Your leg or either your leg, your ankle, or your hip is bothering you. No, aunque están las cosas difíciles, it keeps coming out that you're going to find out about a pregnancy too. dealing with a little bit of a legal or administrative matter, Chantel, because you're coming up with a little bit of a legal or administrative issue. Lorena, 128.95 on my roads closed. Let's see. No, Lorena, porque I just realized I chose you twice. So estás bendecida because your roads don't look closed. Estás un poquito salada. No, I'm not seeing your roads closed. You're a little bit blocked. Estás un poquito salada. And your home is what's coming up. A little bit of negativity. A little bit of negativity in your home, but your roads are not closed. The other day, someone me dijo, no, this morning, somebody commented or was talking crap to me. They were talking crap to me, and they were like, oh, we already see this coming, this and that, and how about you give us the lottery winning numbers instead? And I just commented back, and I was like, hi, friend, I can give you the lottery winning numbers, but I don't do that, sorry. Because there is a way. And I'm telling you, wait. So the way that I can get people lottery numbers, and it's something I just recently learned, is you have to be in front of me, and it's very specific. You have to, such a strange thing, but I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you anyways. It's a little bit of a secret, of spiritual secret. The person has to, almost like if you're like telepathically sending an image of yourself into my head. So I would be sitting here. You would close your eyes and you would try to imagine you putting that thought into my head. And what that does, it starts giving me the lottery numbers for you to win. I don't practice that. I know how to do it, but I don't practice it. But you know what? One time I did it for my dad. Y sí ganó. Angel Moreno, 978 General. Mira, Angel, the card of the Empress. You're gonna be attending a wedding, Angel. You look like you're gonna be attending a wedding. Oh, salación. Very simple. You're gonna take a bath for 3 days in a row with sea salt. You're gonna put it. You're gonna put it in a pot to boil. You boil it, and you're going to take that water, like obviously let it cool down a little bit. I keep having like hipo, and you're gonna pour it from your neck down. You're gonna do it 3 days in a row. You do that at the end of your shower. You don't rinse off. You get out and you just dab yourself dry. That's how you're gonna remove the salación. Emily, I'm not too. I like the only thing right now that I read your comment. I went straight like. I don't. Like my head felt a little bit of pressure. And it felt like if I hit my head, or it felt like someone hit me in my head. I don't know what that was about. But as soon as I read your comment, I felt like I hit my head, or I felt like something hit my head. Felt like pressure is what it felt like. Ya me voy a ir, friends. Dorothy, you're going to be the last one. I got to get going. Let me make sure I answered all the... Oh, no, I didn't answer that one. I did answer that one. The people who did the super chat. I don't do super chat videos no more. I just combined it with this. I think it works better with this. Let me see. I almost forgot Esther. Esther says, my brother Ivan Maldonado, 22789, has a court tomorrow. Will it go in his favor, or will they give him jail time? Let me see. I still see that they're gonna give him some jail time or some sort of sentencing. Like he doesn't look like he's going free. Maybe some like jail time and with bail, I would say, because there's the ability for him to be out of jail is still here. So I would say maybe it's some jail time, something low with bail, is what I'm thinking. Sandra Roman, General, 523.90. I think I did answer you, Sandra. You know what? You have a blessing coming to you, so that's good. The card of the Six of Cups says you have a blessing and someone is going to come visit you unexpectedly. Ya me voy, friends, porque si me quedo mucho tiempo, I feel like I get boring. I feel like I get boring and I feel like I get tired. Pero los quiero mucho. I'm going to go drink another cup of coffee. I'm going to post my prediction fulfilled for the Department of Education. I'm sorry for all those who are losing your job due to everything that's going on. And we just have to continue reinventing ourselves this year because things are not going to get better. If you're expecting this man to calm down, it's not going to get better, friends. In the moment, they asked Trump on the news about a recession, and he couldn't say that it's not going to happen. That told me, and that showed me in my vision, that he's doing it on purpose. Because he obviously knew the answer. But he couldn't say no or yes. He knew the answer because he knew how to answer that. Ahí cuando le preguntan a Trump de la recesión, que si va a haber una recesión en las noticias y no pudo decir sí o no, eso lo que me indicó a mí, luego yo vi en mi visión es que lo está haciendo de adrede. Mucha gente dice, este hombre es menso. No, amigos, lo está haciendo todo de adrede. He's doing it all on purpose. He ain't dumb. A lot of people are saying he's dumb. But I don't think he's dumb. I think he's doing everything on purpose. He has a vengeance against a lot of people, and he's going to take his vengeance. So, very sad, friends. Los quiero mucho. Los veo para la próxima, and it's always a pleasure. Bye-bye. Check out the links in the description below for my hair oil, my store, my Etsy, and everything else. Los quiero mucho. Bye-bye.